Hey guys, how you doing? This is Tam Dang here from Australia. Welcome to another Team Take Massive Action Hangout. Today we've got just a very lonely two ninjas here. We were supposed to have more, but you know, life gets in the way, and a couple of our other ninjas. One is with his family, and the other one is running a bit late. She will jump on with us. Nonetheless, we're still going to be able to deliver what we have promised you guys. And so the topic today is the importance of setting a clear intention. And we're going to be both be discussing a little bit about that in a bit. And then after that, we are going to share our contents syndication strategy with you, our little kept secret that we keep, and also Emily is going to share her backlinking secret strategy with you as well. So hang on for that one. So Emily, the last couple of days you've been having, you know, certain things. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Tam, for asking. But I'm doing awesome. You know, I just got back from a weekend wedding of a friend of ours, and you know, it's just been really crazy and hectic and busy. But I'm still really grateful that I have, you know, awesome ninja marketer friends here that's by my side and that I can rely on when it comes to this business. So yeah. Sorry, I missed what you were saying.
No, yeah, that's awesome. So, I mean, for those of you guys who haven't been following what we've been doing here with these hangouts, this is our 31st hangout. Yesterday was our 30th, and we're going to do this for another 60 days still yet. And we're going to keep on bringing you guests from leadership from inside of Empower and Team Take Massive Action, people who are earning a lot of money inside this industry. And we want to help share their secrets with you as well so that you can find the success that you need. Speaking of clear intentions, right? And that is why we keep coming back and we keep, you know, doing these hangouts, because when we first started this, we had a clear intention. We knew what we wanted. What we wanted was we wanted to do these hangouts so that you know, we can develop ourselves in many different areas. For me, it was so that I can become a better communicator, so that I can you know, remove my fear of being on camera, so that I can also become a better seller on videos, right? And I can better tell my stories. And another reason that we wanted to do these hangouts is because of you, right? We wanted to share Empower Network with you. We want to bring our experiences, our learning from inside of Empower, and we want to give that to you. We want to provide value, and that is why we want to do these hangouts, and that's our intention. We've set that intention, and so we've been doing this for 31 days straight, and we still have some more days to go. We're so pumped and excited. Emily, what on that topic, what do you have to say about, you know, the hangouts and the intentions that we've set so far?
I think it's awesome that we're like on our 31st hangout. And I mean, we came out of an event in Chicago. What was it, 31 days ago? But after coming out of that event, you know, we set out our intentions, and you know, we wanted to do this, like Tam said, doing these hangouts so we can provide a lot of value for you guys, and like being able to be better entrepreneurs by doing so, and to become a better version of ourselves in many aspects in life, which I feel like it's definitely helped me to become a better communicator, like you know, Tam's intentions were when he first started this. And not only have I become a better communicator, but I've just been so much more open with the community, with people. If you guys didn't know me before, but I was a very introverted type of person, and it was hard for me to share my stories, my background to strangers, yet alone people, I mean, doing this in front of, I mean, on the internet so that everybody across the world could see. So it amazes me to see where I am at this point compared to where I was like a couple of months ago. And so the when it comes to setting the intention here, you know, it's funny because Tam, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Tam, you know, coming out of Chicago, he was never the schedule type of person. He was, you know, he just wanted, he was like a free spirited, and which he still is, you know, and which is totally awesome about him. But he hated being on schedule. And I remember him when I suggested, you know, what do you think about doing Hangouts every day for 90 days? You know, just that commitment of doing so. And he is so effy about it. He's like, oh, well, you know, like he cringed about it, right? And but in the end, he still decided to commit himself to it because his intention was to become a better communicator, because he wanted to provide more value and to become a better entrepreneur and a better person as well. So I saw him and how much he's grown from then until now, and it's just so awesome that once you set an intention, you go on to this journey that you would never expect to become this different person, this more evolved person, or entrepreneurs in our case, because we're now utilizing this vehicle, the Empower Network and Hangouts and videos to help us to become better. So I just, you know, I'm really happy that, you know, we're all up until this point. We're all still here up until now, and I mean, Tam is an amazing guys. He's an amazing internet marketer. And if you guys watch his videos like a couple months ago, you'd see how, you know, how he would talk and compared to how he is now. And I'm sure he's just providing so much value and help to his team members, to whoever joins the business with him. And I don't know, I'm just lost for words, and I still can't believe it's like our 31st hangout.
I totally like see what you're trying to say. I've when I met Em in Austin, right? She too was like she was very shy on video. I think I remember seeing a few of your first one, and I think your first hangout when you came on, it was like you had to share something that was pretty deep and personal, but that video helped my little sister, right? And I remember watching a few of your videos before that, and you were like, hey guys, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna get on videos. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And you can tell that was, you know, you were nervous. You were just starting. And but what amazes me now is look at you now, and a totally different person. And for anyone who want to go and watch my videos, don't go and watch my videos. I don't want your opinions of me changed. But probably you're going to go watch it because I said don't watch it. You're probably going to go watch it anyway. But this is the thing. This is the you know, this is the fun thing about all this. Right, we're on a journey to growing and and learning. Right, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Right, I can't wait to like 60 days from now, who I'm gonna be by then. If we just keep doing these hangouts, I can't wait to the end of this year. You know, if we keep making videos, if we keep writing, creating content, if we keep marketing, I just can't wait to see what kind of, you know, who that person is going to be. It's just going to be really exciting. But this is the thing, guys. I've set an intention way back before when I signed up to Empower. When I first saw Empower, right? When I was just like you, sitting in front of, you know, your computer, watching a video, right? Not like this one. I was watching the sales video, and if you want to watch the exact same sales video that I watched, it's just the link under the register button. Click on that link, and then it will take you to another window where you can watch the sales video, the exact one that I watched, right? And I was just like, for me, I was in the right mind. I was the right person. I was actually looking for the right business for me, right? So I don't know if you're ready for it yet. I don't know if you're looking or not, but if you are, maybe it is the right thing for you, right? So hit that link and go check that out. But for me, when I sat there and when I saw that video, I made an intention, right? Because I was spending so much money learning, different internet marketing courses, and I buy them for the strategies, and I went to so many different events, internet marketing and personal development. So I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of time learning without doing anything, right? So at that point, when I was at that point, sitting in front of that video, watching that, I was thinking, here it goes. Is this another one of those things? Is this another one of those things where I buy and I'm not going to do anything with it, right? And then I thought, there's two ways. One is I can keep doing that. I can just buy it, check out the information, and then and pretend I'm a better marketer because I've learned something new, or I buy it, I go all in, and I set the intention to make 10K in the next 30 days, 60 days, and that's what I did. I came in and I just hit the buy button. I was watching the video, I hit the buy button immediately, and I had the intention that I was going to make, that this business was it, and I was going to make at least 10K per month with this opportunity, right, in 60 to 90 days, right? And so not long after that, when I got in, and because my intention is already set, right, there's a saying, if you do something small, but if you have the big thing in mind, right, what happened is it helps guide you towards that big thing. So my big thing in my mind was the intention that I had. I wanted at least 10K per month, right, whether that be in 90 days or later. But that was my big intention. And so everything everything that I had to do, everything I did sort of led me to that direction. And so what happened was, when I got into the system, there were certain teachings inside the system that I could choose to follow, or B, do my own thing, listen to my own head, right? But because I had this intention, I had this big thing in mind. When I ran into, for example, you might not know what I'm talking about, but the 8 core commitment, right, inside of Empower. The 8 core commitment is like these are promises that we have to do every single day, like blog daily, listen to audio daily, read daily, go to events and other stuff, right? And so because I had this intention and I saw the 8 core commitments, the first thing I thought was, well, I can't blog daily. I've never done that before. I've never made videos daily. I can't do that. And I started to think negatively. But then what happened was, because I had this big intention, my mind shifted to, hey, if I want this goal achieved, I might have to listen and do this 8 core commitment for as long as it takes so that I can get this goal, right? So because I had this intention, did you guys see what just happened there? My mind shifted. And then I started to think, hey, this is what I need to do if I want to get this goal. Or my mind at that time was like, hey, I got to try something different, right? Because I've always been doing something in the past and it hasn't worked. Now I'm going to try something different, and I should try this. If David Wood is a guy that is making, I don't know, like maybe $500,000 per month now, I don't know, can't quote me, but something close to that. But here's a guy that's making so much money, right? 6-7 figures per month, and he's telling me this is what I need to do, right? Should I listen or shouldn't I listen? Well, it's a no-brainer, right? You want to listen. So that's what happened, and so I did that, and for 30 for 90 days straight, right? I started blogging. Every day. What happened was, after the 90 days, just a week after the 90 days, because I had that intention, I was able to make, 4,600. Right? It's not bad. It's not the goal that I wanted. It wasn't 10K, but it was 4,600. Right? All in one day. Right? It wasn't in the month, but it was in one day. But when the month sort of roll over, I can safely say that I made 4,600 in that month. Right? So it wasn't that bad. Another intention that I had, right, was when I first went to Austin. I was so inspired, right, by the vision of Dave and Dave, that I had the intention that I was going to bring 10 people to the following event, which was Chicago. I wanted to bring 10 people to Chicago. I immediately bought 10 tickets, right? And by doing that, I've committed mentally, financially and spiritually to that, right? And it's the same thing as I mentioned before. Because I had that intention of bringing 10 people there, everything that I did within that 3 months leading up to the event was trying to get people to come with me to the event. And yes, I didn't hit 10 people, but I did get one person to the event. So that's like 10%, right? 10% rate. It's not that bad. So I definitely believe that it is important to have an intention in mind, to have a destination of where you want to go to. Okay, once you have a destination, then you have a way to get there. Then you'll find a way to get there, right? You don't have to go straight. It can be off course, but you get there. If you don't have a destination, then you're just wandering aimlessly. Well, I see JJ just hopped on. JJ, how you doing over there?
Oh gosh, I Belly just got on. What are we talking about? I see that about importance of setting. That's all I can see. Setting what now? Intention?
Yeah, setting a clear intention. Yeah, I was just.
Okay, sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. I was just saying before that it was lonely with just the two ninjas, but thank you for jumping on. Yeah, so I just shared my thing on intentions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to M right now, and maybe you want to share, an experience of yours with intentions.
Yeah, definitely. What you just shared is really important, guys, and you have to be clear on what you want in life. I find a lot of people nowadays, I have a lot of friends and family who just kind of wander around in life and just let things happen to them, but they're not really creating their own lifestyle, their own terms, because they're letting the environment affect them, or their surroundings control their life, and which saddens me. But in any case, guys, here's what I have to share based on my experiences. I have a couple. I'm just going to go back into how I was able to how I set my intentions for certain things, and how I was able to accomplish those short-term goals. So, for example, my mom, when she had passed away, this is one of my stories, guys. My mom, when she had passed away, she left me some real estate and some buildings for me to manage and take care of. So when she passed away, I wasn't able to. Honestly, I was a kid. I was still very young. I think I was in like 19, 20 years old, and I couldn't focus at that moment when she had passed away. I mentioned this before. I was in my second year in university, and I dropped out. And at that moment, I just didn't do anything with my life. I just went out a lot with my friends. I was in the party mode, and I guess I was just trying to get over the loss of my mother, but I wasn't really taking care of the assets that was left for me. And one day I started receiving notices, bank notices, letters stating that, you know, if I don't start paying for the mortgages and all that, then they would repossess the buildings. And at that moment, I knew, damn it, you know, I need to do something. I need to work something out, because if I keep going like this, then I'm going to lose everything. And not only will I lose what my mom had left me, but my sisters are going to be affected as well. So I knew at that moment that, you know, it was a huge responsibility that I had to take, and I had to somehow get, you know, those mortgages paid off. So I took, I set an intention, and I told myself, okay, I got to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, you know, but I did, because I set my intentions, and I knew that I just had to find ways. So that's how I ended up throwing myself into the business world. And I opened restaurants that ended up going extremely well, and I was able to pay off a lot of the mortgage and rentals, so I could keep up with the payments. And so, you know, so as soon as, I mean, I didn't know, dropping out of university, I didn't know I was going to throw myself into the business world. I was in that party mode. I didn't care. I was careless about my life, and I was just under this huge depression with the loss of my mother, and I just had to drink and party and go out raving and take drugs. So I don't feel that loss anymore. And but then when it hit me hard, I couldn't. I told myself, you know, I can't let my mother down. So as soon as I set that intention, you know, the businesses came to me. I mean, I guess I can't really say it came to me, but these opportunities were presented to me, and I just had to take it in order to get my my life back in order again, right? So that's what I did, and finally, you know, I'm on track now. Now, what happened after, you know, a couple of years later, I was diagnosed with diabetes type 1, and I lost my second restaurant with you know, with a lot of money. I had investors, and I got bad connections with those investors as well. But I told myself that, you know, I had to take care of my health, of myself, and I couldn't manage or supervise or use as much of my energy around these businesses anymore, because I don't know if you guys can, I don't know out there if you guys have been in the business in the restaurant industry, but it takes a lot of your energy and your toll, especially when you open up and you want to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So at that point, you know, when I got sick with diabetes type 1 on my second opening of my second restaurant, I told myself, you know, I can't do this I can't do this business anymore, because it's hard to do. It's not as easy to duplicate. It takes too much of my time and energy. I'm not spending as much time with my family, my friends, and loved ones. I need to find a better vehicle to accommodate my life, my lifestyle, so I could take better care of myself, and I could spend more time with my family, my friends, and my loved ones. So I started looking and digging, and you know, I fell into network marketing businesses, traditional ones. You know, it didn't go as well as planned, but in the end of the day, I tell myself that these are not failures, they're feedbacks, right? So I keep reframing it like I didn't fail in that business, it was a feedback for myself, so I know what other type of opportunities I could get myself into, and that would better accommodate my needs, my specific needs. So that's when, and you know, so the fact that I was able to set that intention to keep finding the right vehicle for myself, for my life, for my family, that's when I saw the video of Empower Network, it totally made sense, and I was like, damn it, this is it. And I knew right away that as soon as I set my intentions, you know, after I got diagnosed with diabetes type 1, and losing my second restaurant, that's when I knew that, when I was presented with the Empower Network opportunity, I knew that, this was it. So I was just so ecstatic when I found this business, guys. Once again, if you are looking to spend a lot of more time with your family, your friends, your loved ones, if you feel like your job or your own business has been taking a lot of toll on yourself, I really encourage you to click on the link below and connect with us, connect with whoever invited you here. And honestly, it's a vehicle that can help free up your time. And JJ shared this story the other day. I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but she was trying to, when she found this business, she wanted to spend more time with her father. But I'm going to let her share her story, of course. She wanted to spend more time with her father, her late father, because he was sick. And she was in the corporate real estate background that took a lot of her time. And that's when, when she set the intention of getting into a business that can help her, give her more freedom to spend more time with her sick father, that's when she fell into Empower. Guys, there's a reason you guys are watching this, and everything happens for a reason. If you are watching, you're at the right time and at the right place. Seize the opportunity that's being presented to you, because all of us here came with a story, and if you guys can relate, I encourage you to really click on the link below and let us show you the way. So that's my story, my experience in setting intentions, making it clear. So when the opportunity is presented in front of you, you take it and you run with it. So that's what I got to share, Tam. Back to you. You're on mute, Tam.
Yeah, sorry, I was eating. I muted myself out. Sorry, you guys, if I'm eating here. It's lunchtime. Some nice snacks right here. Anyway, yeah, definitely the internet is the place that you can definitely go to find a business where you can duplicate, right? And that's one of the reasons I come online, is because I'm a strawberry farmer, right? I can't imagine having 2 or 3 of those farms, right? I'd have no life, right, guys? So coming online, looking at Empower Network, looking at internet marketing is my way of looking for a business where I can duplicate. And you were saying, if you don't have if you don't have intention in mind, an opportunity will present itself, and you probably overlook that, right? And that's a very strong point, because if you have an intention, right? If you have you can call it a goal or a reason or why, whatever, right? If you have something in mind, right, that you want, and when you see it, it's clear. It's like daylight for you, right? But if you don't have an intention or a goal or whatever it is, no matter how many opportunities there in front of you, it could be the exact thing that you're looking for, but you don't even know what you're looking for to begin with. So how are you supposed to identify what it is, right? So that's a very strong point I just wanted to touch on. JJ, I want to pass the mic on to you now. It's up to you whether you want to share, about your father or not. But yeah, just you give us a story on your experience on intention.
Okay, thanks, Tam. Sorry I hopped on a little late. It was so hot outside. I was like a little scatterbrained, when I was asking what we're talking about tonight. But yeah, I mean, I can briefly talk about my father. Just don't want to go deep into it because, it got me broken down a couple of days ago, and I want to shed any more tears today because today is Memorial Day, and I posted a picture of my father actually on Facebook earlier today, and commemorating for his service in our homeland and country, Vietnam. Yeah, during the Vietnam War. So I want to be in an upbeat mood, which I am. But no, just like Ann mentioned earlier, and thank you, Ann, for pointing that out as well. One of my reasons, one of my purposes of getting into Empower, looking for something actually online on the internet in order to afford me the time freedom and location freedom to spend time with my father when he was ill about a year and a half ago. I mean, he was very ill to the point that he needs, great care, loving great care, not just nurses and CNAs, people that really, that not related, people around to take care of him. So I was looking around for that, but let's backtrack to my corporate America background as well as real estate. It seems like almost every point of my life when I encounter the pain or the struggle, that's when my intentions are, just got clearer and stronger. For instance, when I was in a corporate America, in the beginning, of my career as a financial controller with this one company, it was nice and rosy. I was on a salary and my salary was capped, so I could work, however many hours in a day, and I still get paid the same amount of money plus year-end bonuses and perks here, perks there. So it was fine. I wasn't really, struggling or finding the pain there or encountering pain until recent years when the economy start, the financial crisis hit the economy. That's when people, companies were laying off people left and right, budget constraints. I was thankful to still have a job, but by cutting the labor force, they gave me a little bitty tiny raise, but they overloaded me with extra work, extra responsibilities. Where I was able to finish my job before in half a day, now I couldn't even, keep up with the amount of extra work, extra responsibilities without having to work 12 hours a day. On top of that, there's like 2 financial deadlines in a month I had to meet. The financial closing deadlines and the month-end closing deadlines. On top of that, during this time period, we were looking for also like an HR relief, because I was also overseeing the HR department and I need relief, there. And that, as some of you who might be in HR, which is Human Resources Department, you probably understand how much work that really takes, from payroll to hiring to firing to, you had to follow through the rules and regulations and be updated on these things. There was no way, even though I had a team that worked, with me, I oversaw the team of about 12 key people, but I still had to keep up with the main rules and regulations in order to basically during that time I was also having to do a lot of these HR responsibilities, so it was just overloading. I was encountering pain, struggles, major struggles. So I knew there was no way, I didn't know how long this financial crisis was going to last, and then the real estate market came crashing down. I was doing real estate on the side at the time. It was just like one thing after another, one pain, one struggle after another. I'm like, sorry, come here. My pup's starting to bark again. At this point, I was like, well, I had to weigh between, am I going to be spending the next possibly even 5 to 10 years with this company working 12 hours a day, or am I going to just say the hell with it, and get back into, full-time real estate where I could be my own boss again. And I forgot to mention that at the time we had a change in the executive director position, who was my immediate boss. So we had like executive director, and then the upper management level, and then the mid level, and then anyway. So I was reporting to the executive director, and the person happened to be a micromanager. So that kind of added on top of that pain and struggle I was dealing with. when I had the team, I literally empowered my team to do whatever however they wanted to get the job done, as long as they got the results that I had asked them to do. With the micromanager above my head, it made my job very, very difficult, So I made an intention, I set the intention that, okay, this is it, this is, I'm an entrepreneur by nature, and I love the freedom of being able to make decisions on my own and doing things, based on the way that I would like to do to arrive to the results that are required of me. So I set the intention, and I said, okay, well, it's no longer going to be corporate America. It happened at the right time, as far as when I set this intention. Everything happens for a reason, right? So when I was no longer an employee at the corporate America, it was like a blessing in disguise. It was like, okay, someone answered my prayer, and I was nervous at first. I was worried sick. I didn't know what I was going to do as far as the budget, the income. I wasn't a nice fixed income. I had a huge mortgage at the time. I had some properties, and I'm like, and I was actually at the time I was doing a fix and flip deal at the time, and it was requiring some additional capital. So I'm like, okay, I've got to make a decision, and set my priorities. So it was stressful at the time, but setting the clear intention and the clear steps as far as what I wanted to do. I did make a couple of decisions where I did walk away from a couple of deals. Lost money in it, but looking back, it was a a prudent financial decision. Okay. And anyway, sorry, I'm kind of rambling on here, but real estate, the market, the market crashed, and I got more involved into the real investment side. Even though there was that time and somewhat location freedom, I wasn't able to spend a whole lot of time with my father when he started getting very ill, I was traveling back and forth, and it was taking a big, huge toll on me. There was a pain struggle for my dad and a pain struggle for me. So I set the intention at that time, is that I've got to find something that would allow me to spend time with my father. And everything happens for a reason. I did not get into Empower right away. I did get into another offer, the front end of it. But again, everything happens for a reason. I had to go through the struggle of figuring out how that front end offer worked and realize how confusing and how frustrating it was. Like, this is crazy. If I'm such an organized person with a spreadsheet and everything, and I couldn't even follow or keep track of that, how am I going to be able to teach and train the next person and help them, keep track of what they're doing and do it right, so they won't get frustrated and quit, But when I saw the Empower on the back end of the offer, it was like a light bulb, ding, 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 lit up, I'm like, this made sense. This made complete financial sense, and I have financial background, so, and that's how I got into Empower. Yes, at the time there was some skepticism because I did not really know how internet marketing worked as far as making money online out of thin air, So I learned the system. It starts seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. With my father being very ill at the time, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time in it until after the Austin event, but this was after my father had passed away. When my father passed away, I literally put everything really on the back burner, including my real estate industry. My real estate business. But I know, the internet, like Aunt Tams said, is a lucrative way of, making money, because you're leveraging the time, you're leveraging the power of the internet, you're leveraging the effort of the people, your team, so just like everyone else here on this panel. I'm sorry, hold on. Come here, Chloe. Shush. I'm working. Sorry, guys. We all make a decision. Come here. I'm sorry. She wants something. I'm not sure what she wants. But, we all made decisions. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here now. Come here. Sorry, guys.
And I think she wants some airtime.
Yeah, come here. Okay, I got a hold of her now. So as long as I get a hold of her, I think she'll be okay for a little bit. But we all made a decision, guys. Making a decision is a choice, right? Setting intention is a choice, right? All of us here and over 120,000 affiliates out there with Empower made a decision. They made a choice. They took that leap of faith with Empower. And now we're all designing our own lives. We're all defining our own successes. Honestly, doing nothing is also a choice, right? So whether you're making a decision to do something, it's your choice. And if you're doing nothing, that's your choice as well. So what would be your choice? You have nothing to lose here. Make that decision, that choice. But you have a whole lot to gain. I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee what kind of income you'll be making, but I can promise you, you will find so much value. You will gain so much from this amazing business. And not just that, and just the support, the camaraderie, from my partners here, teammates, and, I know there's only three of us here, but we have many others, in our team. So, make that decision. If you choose to do nothing, guys, nothing will change. Simple as that. If you want to make changes in your life or for something better, whether it's time freedom, financial freedom, personal development, whatever, or help others, better their lives, make a decision now. Click on the link below and join us. Anyway, sorry, Tandy, didn't mean to ramble on like that. Go ahead and take the mic away. I'm going to open the back door and let my pup out.
Awesome. Thanks, JJ. No, you're not rambling on. You're actually sharing some really good stuff. And JJ is right. Whether you make a decision or not, you made a decision, right? So if you're watching this video right now, right, and you can decide whether to push that button and dive right in and see how this opportunity is going to change your life, or you can just watch this video and ignore that big yellow button. Don't press it. Don't do anything, and nothing will happen, right? As JJ said, nothing's going to happen. Your life's not going to change. If you want to change, something's going to have to change. A decision needs to be made right now. You need to hit that button, right, so that your life can start to change. You can start to move in the direction that you want, right? If I'm gonna start rambling on if I just keep saying. You're putting that word in my mind now. I'm just thinking about it, and you're like I'm trying to really be like focusing on point, and then and she's like, I'm rambling on. I'm starting to think like I'm rambling on. It's really funny. All right, so awesome. Now, definitely you want to hit that link below, so then you can also jump on a panel like this with us, and then you can start rambling on as well about yourself, your story, your intentions, whatever it is that you want. Right, guys. So what we're going to do now is unless you guys have something else to share in terms of setting a clear intentions, we're going to go straight into the content section of our Hangouts. Is that okay?
Cool.
Okay, cool. Right. So I guess I'm going to start first. And I'm just going to share my screen for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing some content syndication secrets, right? And then hopefully after that, Emily is going to show some backlinking secrets. And JJ, you can share whatever you like in both of those terms. if you've got some comments, opinions, or you have a secret that you'd like to open now and let go out of the bag, then just share as well. But what I'm going to do right now.
Well, I think by the time you guys are done with sharing whatever you need to share, we probably need to hop onto the Empower Hour call anyway. So I can share my secrets at another hangout.
Awesome. So we just do that. Okay, so I'll share my screen. Okay, get away from there. Okay. So first of all, I want to go to YouTube and just share you like a video syndication technique that I use, right? And a lot of people, I mean, it's really common. Like a lot of people know this, but a lot of people still don't know this, and that's why I just sort of want to bring it up. It's the simplest trick in the world, but it really works like magic. But before I go into that, I just want to show you something really cool, right? So I'm gonna go into here and new private window. I just want to show you something very quickly. So the reason I go into here is because I'm already logged on to YouTube. If I search anything on Google, it's going to bring my results up. But in this private window, it's going to bring up the organic results. So here I want to type in body FX direct review, and bang. I just want to show you guys this quickly. And so a few days ago, Adam started this. And,
oh my gosh.
he was on the first page. And I told him, I go, hey, I'm gonna compete with you for the spot. So I did it in the last 2 days, and here I am. Voila. It's cool. So I just want to show you that. So Alan, if you're watching this, buddy, competition is on.
That's it. I'm joining this competition.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So what I really want to share with you right now is a syndication technique. So what syndication is getting people to come to your video and watch your video, basically sharing, promoting your video, right? A lot of people just create videos and they SEO it or they backlink it, but what they fail to do is to go out there and share it. So a quick one, it would be go to your Facebook, share it to your friends, or go to your Twitter and then post your link there, tell people about the video you just created and get them to come, right? But with YouTube, this is what you can do. This is pretty awesome. This is what I do, right? So for example, I'll use this video, BodyFX review, right? So I've created a video on BodyFX direct review. And then what I want to do is go to the search BodyFX direct review. I'll search for other videos that are in the same similar title, right? Guess I'm on the first page there as well. Cool. And like, see these guys here that are also doing the same thing. Now, I don't know if they're a part of Empower Network or not, right? Regardless, it doesn't matter. I want to get views for my video. And if they are internet marketers, that's great, because in my video I am marketing my Empower Network business, right? So if they come from a different system or from a different opportunity, they can see my video and they might like what I have to share, right? So what I do is I'll go to I hold Control and I click that, so then it opens a new tab. I click their username, right? I'll do about a few there, 3. All right, so you go to their channel. What you want to do is subscribe, because they are internet marketers, right? I subscribe to internet marketers. And then you want to go to their About page. And then you hit Send Message. Right? And then I just write here, love your body FX direct review, right? So something that they can immediately identify. So I go, hi Nat, love your review. I created a review on body. I would some feedback. And then you can post your link there if you want. I might just do that. Hold on. The location. So I'll post my link there. But the cool thing about YouTube is they have this little function at the bottom here, so you can attach a video, right? So I'd go in here and I'll find my video, Body of X direct review. Okay, and then I'll just go thanks, and then 10, and I'll send that, and that's going to go straight to the inbox, right? So what's going to happen is, I don't know how often they're going to check the inbox, but they'll see my message, and then they'll go and watch my video. I'll get a view. They might become a potential person that will jump on my list, potential prospect, lead that might join my business. I don't know, right? But I just want to show you this right now. So I'm going to go to my inbox, right? Messages or comments. No, sorry, messages. Okay, so I did one earlier from my other account. So what I did was I went to my other account and then I sent myself a message, right? And I just want to show you what it actually looks like. So the message that I just sent away, this is what it looks like when they open it up. Right, so it'll be like, yeah, I love your reviews, blah, 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 you know, check out my review, check it out. And because I selected that video at the bottom, this is what they'll see. They'll see my video like that right there. And it's, you know, it's very simple. They read the message and then all they gotta do is click there and it takes them straight to my video. I get a view and so on, right? So that's pretty much all I want to share in terms of videos, right, for today, because we're short on time. The next thing I want to share very quickly is this very cool tool. It's called Social Poster, right? When you create a blog post, what you really want to do is ping your websites, you know, send your post out there to the world before you start building backlinks to it, because otherwise Google is going to be like, hey, you know, nobody's actually looking at your website, so how the hell are you getting links, right? Google is very smart, and what they'll do is they'll penalize you, and then you won't get, you probably lose your ranking, right? So the first thing you want to do is when you create a blog post, let me see. So I'm just going to go to my Empower blog right now. Okay, so for example, I'll grab this one here. I'll copy the link location. Go back to Social Poster. This is a very cool tool. I'm going to show you how it works. Ready? So I'll paste the URL into there. Oops, no mistake. Okay, paste the URL into there. Go back, grab the title. Paste the title into there. I'm lazy right now, so I'm just going to paste the title again into the text. You can write a little description in there. And again, I'm lazy and short on time, so I'm just going to paste my heading in there. My heading is my keyword anyway, and I want to separate this. So keyword right there. A quick way to do this is because I'm creating a page on you know, affiliate tracking features, right? So I'll show you very quickly. Just here's a little nugget. So I use this a lot. So for example, I go there and I write in what is it, affiliate page, and I just scroll right down to the bottom. Okay, this is a bad example. Okay, let's say, for example, I'll go to, let's say, Monkee. I'm just going to do this one very quickly. Okay. So say if your blog post is talking about Monkee, whatever it is, so you go right down to the bottom here, and then what I do is I just grab these, right, and I copy all that, paste them, right, into my my notepad, and I just put like commas before them very quickly like this, right. and then copy that, right? And then you can also paste that into your tag of your blog post, or where are we going? Back to social post, and then you just you paste your for example, you paste all your keywords into there, with commas and all that. So that's just a very quick tip right there. Copy tag, okay, and then you go hit generate when you're done, and then all you're gonna do now is just sit here and hit post, and then you hit submit. Done. You close that, and your post has just been pinged to Dig, right? So Dig users are going to be able to see your post, and you're going to start to get traffic. Reddit. So sub is internet marketing, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to do business. Here. And then submit that. And that's done, right? And then again, guys, just keep going down this list. If you haven't created like a account with these websites yet, they'll ask you if you want to create an account. It's very quick. It's definitely worth it. Right, so just go down the list here and do all that. Obviously, I've got more to share. There's just so much more to share on this syndication, but I'm strapped for time, and right now I'm going to stop it there, and we're going to go back to this. Okay, so so I'm just going to stop it there and let you play around with that. Obviously, as a marketer, you might want to pay somebody to sort of do this social ping for you, or you can just sit there and do it yourself. And you can spend, you get faster at it. It'll take you like a few minutes a day just to do that, but it's definitely worth it. Now, the next part is a crucial part. So you just got your content created. You just learned how to syndicate it. There's a whole lot more way to syndicate it. If we have time, we might go into a more intensive syndication, hangout in the future. But for now, I'm going to pass it on to Em. So she's just going to go through some backlinking secrets, and this is another missing piece to getting a lot of traffic to your website. Em, take it away.
Thanks, Tam, and that was totally awesome. I'm gonna try to. I can't wait for you to share more of your syndication strategies in the future. So, guys, make sure you guys stay tuned and keep up to date with our hangouts. Now, I'm gonna go really quickly on this. I wanted to share more, but I'm because we're really restricted on time. I'm just gonna share one part here. As you guys all know, it's one thing to syndicate your content, your blog, or your videos, but it's another thing. Getting backlinks onto your content is extremely important as well if you're trying to make it rank on the first page of any search engines, which is what's going to complete this whole how do you call it, trend? Well, it's so basically so that your content it's more out there for viewers to see, for your prospects, for your leads, your clients to see your work. So I'm gonna show you guys about Social Monkee. Social Monkee is especially for SEO related purposes. If you guys don't know what SEO means, it basically means for search engine optimization, ranking, and of course we can get more into SEO strategies in other hangouts, but Social Monkee is a great way to backlink your content. Now, what does backlinking mean, in terms of the internet marketing industry? Honestly, guys, you don't have to know the specifics and the science behind it. You just got to know that backlinking is going to give your content a lot of juice, so it just brings it up on search engines. That's all you got to know. You don't have to know how it does it, how it works. You just got to know you got to do it. That's all. But Social Monkee is a great way. So I'm going to show my screen real quick here. Share screen. You guys can see it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so guys, go to socialmonkey.com. So it's going to be spelled social
Welcome to Social Monkey.
SOCIAL monkey MONKEE.com. And so it's going to cost $7, guys. This is a lifetime membership, however, so you don't have to pay it per month. It used to be $27, but now it's a $7 just to use this service. I'm already registered, so I'll just log in. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay, it says here to upgrade for premium, but you don't have to. I think that the $7 does the job anyway. So let me just social note for this site. Please check why I wait. Blah blah blah. How do I?
Yeah, that's
okay. Here we go. So what you have to do is that you just go to, yeah. Yes,
oh,
JJ?
sorry. Go ahead. I was going to say while you say I was going to say something while you're looking for whatever you were looking for. That the basic level, gives you up to like 25 links or 25 websites to be syndicated out, and the premium gets you like 100 more or something like that. So it's up to you. If it's some sort of content that you want to really a lot of people to get a lot of eyeballs out there, then you can pay this at one time. I think it's like $5. One time fee to get over 100 sites, out there to 100. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. So JJ, you've been have you been using Social Monkey as well?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. So maybe you can share more of that as well later on when we go back on it. But guys, okay. So what you have to do here, real quick, is go to submit URL here, and then it's going to ask you to fill in the form below to submit URL. You put the content, whatever you want to, whether it's your video, your blog, you put it here. The title that you want to rank for, and then you have to put your description here that goes up to 1,200 characters. And then it's going to be spun, and then you put on the tags here as well. And categories, yeah, I guess you can just put like whether it's a video, a lifestyle, business, entertainment, etc. And preview and submit. So it's really straightforward and simple to do. Like JJ was mentioning here, it says to upgrade to the premium, which is submit up to 100 sites for $3.97. So you guys can do that as well, but I guess I don't go up to that many sites, but then again it depends how much you guys want to put your content out there for. So really straightforward. That's just how it is. I guess everything else here is not that necessary yet, because the whole point of this is just so that it helps you. I'm just gonna go back to my screen. Backlink and gives it a lot of juice to your content. I guess one day I'll like one of those other days I'm gonna really do it to show you guys the steps to it and what's the result after you submit it. But test it out, guys. Play with it, and not only this is just one of the few tricks that I know and that the team knows as well. But there's also a huge other huge ways to social backlink your content. But I'm going to be sharing that in other hangouts. But it has to do with Fiverr, Fiverr.com. If you guys still don't know about it, it's a site that pays for services for only $5. So it's a really cheap way to get more juice to your content so that your content ranks on search engines. So with that being said, Tam, I'm going to pass it back on to you.
Awesome. So that's like just some, this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. There's a lot more to it. We just want to sort of open the bag a little bit, let you know what's possible, and we give you one thing for you to focus on for now. When you really want to, go at a bigger level, of course there are higher levels, and M hasn't even touched on link pyramid and link wheels and the strategy behind all this. Like when you're building backlinks or you're syndicating, there's an art to it. You can't just go out there and do a whole bunch of this, because Google's very smart these days. Google don't like marketers like us going out there and manipulating their system, right? Their ranking system. So there's a way to do it that Google will look at it like more organically, right? And I guess in future Hangouts we'll be sharing all these things with you. But tonight it's just to give you a little taster of what's possible and what you can do right now to get your website rank and stuff like that. So JJ, I don't know, you saw us. Actually, this hangout was gonna just be on social syndication, but we thought, hey, we want to provide a little bit more. Plus JJ was late, and we thought that it was only going to be me, M and I, and so we added another thing, and we were going to share. But then now JJ's back on, and so JJ, I guess syndication, backlinking, I guess, and I'm sure you're a very advanced marketer. You're familiar with these techniques. Like I'm going to give you the floor right now. It's up to you to which way you want to go. You might want to just share some of your take on these two. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Thanks, Tam, and I apologize for hopping on late. I was meeting with someone, a client, and didn't think I was able to really hop on. But actually, those two ways of syndication that you guys just shared, they're powerful. And I've been using Social Monkee. It's because once you send it out, they just automatically shoot your syndicate, your blast, your blog post to over 25 different sites all at once. So and then you pay $3.97, and I thought it was for some reason I remember $5, but that's even better, $1 less. That you can actually blast your blog post to over 100 sites at the same time. So there's a couple other things Anne mentioned, the Fiverr back link. Back wheels and all that, wheel links and all that. There's also one that's called TribePro and OnlyWire and things like that. So we could talk a lot about this. We can actually really do another hangout for you guys where we can dig a little bit deeper into the details of syndication strategies here. So if that's okay with you guys, can we do that another hangout? Because we do have the Empower Hour call that's going on right now, and I think then we should hop on that. What do you think?
No, absolutely. We have to stay true to the 8 core commitments. So I just wanted to get your last word in there. So with that being said, we're going to arrange another hangout purely for syndication and perhaps backlinking. If we could squeeze them in the same hour. If not, we'll do 2. So guys, check back with us. That's going to be coming soon. For now, though, we have to jump off. We have to jump onto the Empower Hour call, which is Empower Networks. How would you guys describe it? Sort of a meeting with the leaders. It's like a catch-up every single Monday with the leaders. I mean, it's a place that we really need to be on there right now. So I'm sorry, guys, if you're not a part of Empower, you can jump on with us, right? If you're on our list, right, be look out for an email, because you will get an email from us that'll give you like a telephone number that'll give you an access code. Just dial that, and then you can listen in to the leadership inside of Empower. This is the mastermind secret audio. This is the inner circle, so you can tap in and sort of see what Empower is all about. Guys, with that being said, Emily, do you have any last word?
Yeah, set your intention clear, and, if you're not happy with where you are right now, set it straight and clear. Click on the link below. make sure you connect with us, and we'll show you the way. I mean, these are just a few ninja secret strategies that we shared, but there's so much more in the back office that can help you bring your business to the next level. So thanks for listening, guys.
Any quick words, JJ?
Like Am said, set crystal clear intention. I mean, make sure it's crystal clear, not fuzzy, foggy pictures out there. So make sure they're clear, and then just go for it, you know. Anyway, thanks, guys, for listening in, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. See ya.